Hey guys, it's Ken. Today I've got Jess with me again and we're going to go through part 4 of 4 for the youth exercise program. So today's going to be the final episode and it's going to be a progression from last week. So same thing, we're going to go through stretches, leg strengthening, ab strengthening, arm strengthening exercises, and then finish off with some cardio. This week's going to be a progression from last week, so everything is going to be a bit harder. Okay, so once again we're going to start with stretches. This week we're going to go through cobras, hamstring stretches, tricep stretches, and hip flexor stretches. And for last week, what we're going to do is, if you've done the easier version, if you did 1 minute 15 seconds, you're going to do 1 minute 45 this week, and if you did 45 seconds last week, you're going to do 1 minute this week, okay? So basically, we're going to make it a lot harder. So we're going to start off with the cobras. So basically Jess and I are going to demonstrate. So with cobras, what you want to do is go onto your belly like that, and you're just going to push up. Okay? We've done this before, we're just revisiting it this week, and this helps stretches out your lower back and your abs, okay? So just like that. And from the side, I'm going to demonstrate. So all we're going to do is like that. That's all you got to do for the cobras. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to do the tricep stretch again, because we're going to work our triceps today. So what we're going to do is very similar to last week. Have our arm behind us, have one arm at the elbow and pulling it back. So Jess will demonstrate from the front and I will demonstrate from the back. Basically, one arm bent and another arm pulling the elbow towards the other side. Similar to what we did last week. We're going to have one leg up like this. Okay. Ready to go, Jess? So holding this stretch here. Just like last week. If you want more stretch, you can lean forward. Once again, sitting down on the ground, having one leg bent, reaching out to one leg. So Jess and I are going to demonstrate one-legged sit to stand first. So Jess, there's a chair for you, a chair for me. So for one leg sit to stand, all you got to do is get a chair, sit down, and then trying to stand up 8 times with one leg, like this. Remember, when you're coming up, control up slowly, and slowly control it back down. And if you're finding it a bit hard to balance like Jess, what you can do instead is have something near you. So for example, and you've got this to hold on to, okay, when you come up. So we'll do that. And I'll do it from the front and Jess will do it from the side. So just try not to use the arm bar too much. When you finish standing up, hold on to it for a bit of balance. Okay? And come back down. So move one leg up and controlling it back down. Okay, so for the next exercise, we're going to do Bulgarian split squat. So for last week, we didn't use any weights at all. This week, we're going to make it harder. We're going to add some weights to it. So I've got some weights with me, and so does Jess. Similar to last week, one leg on the chair. Have your weights by your side, so you can always use a water bottle. 2 or 3 liters is quite good. If you have something else a bit heavier, that's fine as well, as long as you don't carry too heavy, okay? And we're just going to do a lunge. I'm going to demonstrate from the side. So if you did 1 kilo last week, try 2 this week. If you've done 2, try 3 or 4. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. Okay, and we're just gonna do a one-legged calf raise. Okay, if you're having poor balance, like what Jess is having, what you can do is you can put one weight down, holding on, okay? So what we can do is I'll move this out of the way, Jess, and holding onto the handlebar, you can go one weight and do a calf raise. Good job, Jess. Up, onto your heels, onto your toes. Lifting your heels up. If you have good balance and you carry more weights, having 2 arms like this, going like this. So for the next exercise, what we're going to do is the one-legged hamstring bridge. So similar to last week, we did 2 legs. This week we're going to do 1 leg, okay? So I'll demonstrate. Last week what we did was we laid down, we went up like that. Okay, so up like that. This week we're going to do 1 leg. So we're going to have 1 leg by our side, and we're going to go up. Okay, so first we're going to start with the sit-ups. I will demonstrate first. Jess will hold on to my feet, and I'll do a few sit-ups. So at home, what you want to do is either get someone to hold onto your feet, or you can lock under the couch, which will hold it still. So basically all you have to do is lay down and then bring your feet up and your head up and just doing this. So different to a normal plank, what we're going to do is we're going to lay it outside like this and have our elbows out. Okay? One feet on the other, and we're just going to lift up. And that here is a side plank. So for the next arm exercise, we're going to do hammer curls with a water bottle, okay? So last week, if you used a 2 or 3 kilo water bottle, increase to about 4. If you use 1 or 2 kilos, increase to about 3, okay? So what we're going to do is hammer curls are different to normal bicep curls. Normal bicep curls, you have your arm out like this and you curl. But today we're going to do hammers instead. We're going to have our arms outside like this and we're just going to curl. So up and down slowly. Jess coming back down slowly. Jess is doing really well, okay? So this is pretty much a hammer curl. Jess is racing me, I think. So I'll do a slow version and Jess is doing a bit of a quicker version. So I'll demonstrate a push-up. Similar to last week, nothing's changed, same thing. Last week we did the same thing. We had weights and we did it with 2 arms. We did this. Okay? This week we're going to make it harder. We're going to go 1 arm. So Jess is super strong and what we're going to do is we're going to go 1 arm up, bending our elbow. So similar to the tricep stretch, but this time we're just going to have the arm in a simple position. We're going to use 1 arm and we're just going to bend and straighten our elbow behind our head. So basically as a progression, if you did 45 seconds last week with a 15-second rest, you're going to do 1 minute this week with a 15-second rest. And if you did 1 minute and 15 seconds last week, you're going to do 1 minute and a half this week. So Jess and I are going to demonstrate high knees. So basically, just like last week, once again, running with bring your knees up to your chest. cardio exercise, what we're going to do is squat jumps, okay? So we did this in week 1, basically going to a squat position, so about halfway there, and jumping up, okay? Remember, when you come back down, go into a squat and then land step. So let me demonstrate properly. So squatting, up and back down, up and back down. So for the last cardio exercise, we're going to do mountain climbers, similar to last week. Okay, so we're going to do it for 1 minute with 15-second rest, or 1 minute 30, have 15-second rest, and repeat all these exercises 3 times. So mountain climbers, just like last week, we're going to bring our knees to our chest like this. Okay? Really quickly. So that'll be like this. So that's it from us, everyone. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Basically, going through this whole program will take you through a 4-week exercise program to do at home with either no equipment or very minimal equipment. Okay, basically, every week we've gone through it, starting from very easy with gradual progression to make each of the exercises harder. Okay, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Jess has been a lovely guest. She's been here and helping me for the last 3 weeks. So if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bye!